Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Las Vegas. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 6.5 games behind them.
And you know, for Las Vegas, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Trey Murphy. McCollum is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Las Vegas, Primetime is out there with Captain Clutch. Then it's Williams. Then it's Porter. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4 spot. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Primetime, the pass to Porter. Takes the three. That one's good. Vezenkov.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A three from McCollum buries the long-range jumper.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Here's Williamson. Misses from close range. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Primetime, the pass to Captain Clutch. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Booth. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
They now take the lead.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Here's Booth. He's guarded by McCollum. Captain Clutch. That's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. No good from outside. Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Vezenkov. No good with the triple.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now Las Vegas moving it up. A 15-footer. And good that time. Vezenkov's got 5 now.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Duran, he's checked in for Las Vegas. OG Anunoby comes in for Michael Porter. Jones checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum. To Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. Here's Alvarado, and that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
Here's Booth. He's defended by Alvarado. Nice shot by Booth. He has 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Levine. No scoring in this one. Here's Messi, defended by Duran. Shot clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so it's Las Vegas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now, to quick. Take a look at the offensive approach for Las Vegas.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Brandon Miller out there with Anunoby. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Williams. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Bain. Williams inside. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Clock at 4. Murray, good.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
So for New Orleans right now, pass to Olynyk. Outside, Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray scanning the floor. Bain for 3, and another 3 for Las Vegas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Las Vegas making a change here. Porter's checked in. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at, and they tell you also what you need to work on.
Levine's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Porter against Jones. And he lays it straight in. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for Las Vegas.
Well, that's why you've got to push Porter Jr. further out. Even when well defended, he can still capitalize inside.
Here's Levine. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Yep, it counts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Bain. Here's Olynyk, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Las Vegas leading by 19. Murray outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So for Las Vegas, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Williams. Captain Clutch comes in for OG Anunoby. And Primetime subbed in for Bane. Jones checked in for the Pelicans.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against Memphis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Knocks it loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Williamson dishes to McCollum. Back to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Williamson's got 5 now.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Las Vegas.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Murray.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
McCollum outside, all alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 5 points in the game.
And you can't give McCollum any airspace, or he will torch you off the dribble.
Here's Booth. Connects from three-point range. And Las Vegas leads by 20.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
A 3 from McCollum. Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Booth. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Captain Clutch. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And so it's Las Vegas, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's Booth. Captain Clutch is out there with primetime. Then it's Porter. Then it's Williams. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4. Booth hits it from three-point range. Booth's got 19 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Booth's got 5 three-pointers and 7 attempts. Extremely accurate tonight. And for the Pelicans, they've got McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Messi in at the 7. And for Las Vegas, they've got Captain Clutch. He's out there with primetime. Williams is out there with Porter. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4 slot.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside, LaVine. Williamson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
LaVine kicks to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. This one for 3.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. For 3, LaVine buries it from three-point range. LaVine's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his 2nd since the break.
Primetime, the pass to Captain Clutch. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
LaVine way outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Driving in, and the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now, Williamson. 7 points in the game. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Bucket is good.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move him.
Here's Booth. He has 35. Murray outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Las Vegas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Murray. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. To the right side. Levine for 3. Rebound by Murray.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Duren from about 16. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williamson kicks to Levine. Floats it up for Williamson. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Pass to Alvarado. Hits the three-point bomb. Alvarado's got his second basket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Nice shot by Booth.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Booth. It could go. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Las Vegas. With a huge lead at the break, safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Pelicans shooting around 40% from the floor here. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Olynyk. Zach LaVine is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Herbert Jones. Jones with the screen on Bane. LaVine's shot is off.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
It's Miller on the wing. And Miller throws it down hard!
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Las Vegas. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Prime time's checked in for Las Vegas. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. A three from McCollum. The shot, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Based on the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
From deep. Good, another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Booth. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's... saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Murray's checked in. Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jones.
Number 25, Trey Murphy.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. LaVine. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The tray. And another three for Las Vegas. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. New Orleans moving it around. Bane with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Las Vegas.
Their superior ball handling won it for him.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for prime time.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
He takes it in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Good luck guarding Zion when he's attacking. He is a force.
And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Oh, that's a terrific assessment. Outside, Jones. Back to Williamson. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And here is Bane. Here's Booth. Shoots the 3. Good, that's another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Primetime.